What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld Podcast, and we're going to be talking Thursday Night Football, Week 3 of the NFL 2019-2020 season, and it's all about Gardner Minshew. Like, pretty much what's going on right now is, you have the Jalen Ramsey drama. Obviously, Doug Marrone and he got into a crazy argument where Jalen Ramsey walked away. Doug Marrone wanted some more. I thought he was about to get dropped, but it is what it is. Regardless of whatever that situation is, whenever a player is reacting like that to a coach, it's not usually a good thing. We can just go ahead and say that, all right? So more than likely, Jalen Ramsey is probably going to get traded. I was very, very surprised that he actually played. I don't know if you guys were as well, because when Deion Sanders actually tweeted out, it would probably be smart of the Jags to make sure he didn't play today or yesterday, whenever you guys are able to watch the podcast for Thursday Night Football. It wouldn't make a lot of sense for him to be able to go out there and risk injury. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that in a little bit about Jalen Ramsey. Is he one of the top corners? Is it going to be a crazy blockbuster, trade deal that they're going to allow? Or are they going to just ship him off to some place that he doesn't want to go? Because remember, they can do that as well. And then in that situation, it gets really, really ugly because it's all about who has the two first-round picks that they want. But let's take a second and talk about Gardner Minshew, right? When you take a look at what Foles was able to do with the Eagles, right? He pretty much went in. Carson Wentz, a.k.a. Walker to him Wentz, if you're Shannon Sharp, he was having one of the best seasons I've ever seen. Gets injured after he throws a touchdown on whatever, torn ACL or something? He had something with the knee. Foles comes in, goes on a historic run. They win the Super Bowl by beating the greatest quarterback ever in Tom Brady. All right? So I just want to go ahead and point that out, that it may seem weird, but this guy Minshew could possibly do something that Foles did to Carson Wentz and make it so that nobody really cares about Nick Foles anymore. Because remember, the issue with Foles has always been health. So now that this guy Minshew, he's coming out, he's throwing 2 touchdowns in the first, dog. And he's so exciting to watch. Now, granted, it was 27. I think the game was more exciting in the first half than it was the second. But they pretty much shut down the Titans because, the Titans' offense, it's just, I don't know if they have any kind of, it's sort of like the Giants' offense. Like, you just know that they want to run the ball first. I don't know. It's just weird that these NFL coordinators get jobs, offensive coordinators, and they don't know what they're doing. Like, they really make it so that the defenses know exactly what they're going to call. And that's what I don't like. And the thing about Tom Brady and the Patriots, when it comes to offensive play calling, they'll come out in heavy sets and pass the ball. Like, they're not always running it. It's a weird situation, but when you see Derrick Henry in the backfield looking like a ginormous savage, and it's like a heavy set, it's a run. It's point blank period. It's a run. It's never going to be something else. But like I said, let me just go. I was just so excited about seeing Minshew, bro, because Thursday Night Football hasn't really been exciting to start the year off. Maybe they got some good matchups coming down the line. Please let me know in advance what's coming, bro, because this game right here, I only watched it for you guys. Like, I got to be able to tell you guys what I saw and everything like that. But it was, bruh. Okay, let's just go ahead and finish talking about Minshew. So, okay, he comes out, he throws the 2 TDs, right, to guys that I don't even know who they are. Pretty much. I don't know what was going on with their names, but he was able to make some very, very good throws, and he has very, very good zip on the ball. And I think the Jaguars have the potential to go someplace if Ramsey were to stay. Okay, now if Ramsey leaves, you don't just replace a cornerback like Ramsey. So the Jags are going to pretty much be in a situation where they have somebody that can replace Foles. Well, I don't want to say replace, but he looks like he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look like, oh my God, it's danger. It looks like he can replace Nick Foles and the Jags will be just fine, in my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I've seen 3 games. I think he looks like he can play in the NFL. It's not like he's not scared of the moment. That's what it is. You know, like how some people get the opportunity and then you look at them and they're just still pedestrian? This guy's not like bro, he's ready to play. So Jalen Ramsey's departure it can really, really hurt this team. Because if you give Minshew more offensive possessions, I think he has the opportunity every single time to make plays. Now, the Jaguars wide receiving core, not that good. Okay, so he's making something out of nothing, and it's sort of like Tom Brady-esque. You know, like how Tom Brady went through years of just having no-name receivers, and then he was still able to do whatever. That's what I'm seeing right now, and that's what's very, very enticing to me as somebody that watches football so much, because I like to see these guys that come out of nowhere and just do whatever they want, because it's like, wow, bro, like who, this Minshew dude, like what's good? Like, who is this guy? And that's where we are right now. And I think a lot of the frustrations that Jalen Ramsey was feeling, it could be because he figured, you know what, Nick Foles got hurt, all right? He's doing whatever he's doing. He probably doesn't respect Doug Marrone anyway, and Doug Marrone was going hard, and he's just like, you know what? I'm going to have to just let you know, like, bro, nobody respects you around these parts. So it's a lot of different things that could be going on inside Jalen Ramsey. Maybe he just doesn't want to be part of the team anymore for other reasons. But I think it has a lot to do with the fact that the guy that they brought in to lead them to the promised land after getting rid of Blake Bortles got hurt. Now, you fast forward to where we are right now, Minshew Mania, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? Like, I would compare him to Lynn. When Lynn was on the Knicks, right? You guys remember Lynn? When it was Lynn Sanity? And what was happening was, we knew he wasn't that good of a player, but he was good for the Knicks because the Knicks were so bad. Like, that's what's going on. But I don't think that Minshew was bad, though. That's the difference between him and Lynn Sanity in New York. Like, he really can play football. And I think that if they don't give the ball last week to Leonard Fournette, who forgot how to extend the football for a two-point conversion, and they put the ball in Minshew's hands, they win that game last week. So there's a lot of different things at play right now. And I really am concerned to see, because most people are speculating that Jalen Ramsey will probably be traded either Friday or over the weekend, but definitely going to be gone because his agent does not want to be. His agent says he does not want to be a part of the Jaguars anymore, primarily due to Doug Marrone, which I just previously told you guys I think is an excuse to just get out of the team right now. But this is the biggest thing that I want to talk about. If Minshew continues to play like this, what are they going to do with Foles? You see, look, the Eagles made sure they got rid of Foles because they believed in Carson Wentz, who is the younger quarterback. Would you now go back to Foles if Minshew has a very decent season? See, this is where Foles always just had really, really bad luck. And I know you guys agree with that. Every time he's got an opportunity, he's gotten hurt, he's played bad. Like, it's just always been crazy. But if I'm a GM and I can figure out a way, see, this is where the NFL gets crazy, because you got to see how much guaranteed money Foles has and all the other stuff. I don't know if I put Foles back in as a starter when he's ready to go. If Minshew was playing out of his mind, it doesn't make any sense to do that, because ultimately the team is going to rally around Minshew, and it's Minshew Mania going on. So I don't know. You Jag fans got to let me know. But that was the only thing I was thinking, because even with Foles' historic run when he was with the Eagles, he never looked this exciting. And I know, it's not about the excitement. It's about getting the wins. But Minshew can do both, in my opinion. And like I said, I really was glued to every possession. And I just like everything. I like the way he moves around, his elusiveness when people are coming in the pocket. I think that he's a lot more mobile. I think he can make any throw on the field. I think with practice, he'll be unbelievable going forward. But like I said, that's just a thought that ran through my mind. What do you do with Foles if this guy continues to play like this? Because this is a golden opportunity. This was meant to happen for people to see Minshew showcase his talent. And I haven't been, I had fun watching the Thursday Night Football, despite the fact looking at the names of the teams that I really didn't want to. But just to touch on the Titans really, really quickly, defensively, they're pretty good. Regardless that they gave it was 20-7, whatever, it's fine. Sometimes defenses don't play well, whatever, it's okay. It's the offense I have an issue with. They are completely transparent. You can see everything they're going to do before they do it. For me, people like to knock Mariota. I think Mariota's a tough kid. I think that if you give him the opportunity, similar, where was he at Oregon? Like, if you give him the opportunity to play, spread, do certain things, I think he can make plays. He's shown that he can make plays. I just don't understand why the coordinator chooses to let everybody know exactly what he's going to do every single play. Like, it's really, really bad. And I believe that the OC on the Titans is the problem. I think Mariota would do a lot better if they gave him a coach or offensive coordinator that can really gear the offense towards what he likes to do and mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like make the guy throw the ball out of heavy sets, like do different things to make it so that people just don't know, because Derrick Henry is really good if you give him the ball in certain situations. But if teams are geared up for knowing that you're going to do stuff, you're going to see what you saw yesterday. They're going to lock it up. It's the NFL. And I just really wanted to touch on that, bro, because I know a lot of people are going to knock Mariota. The dude had 300 yards, no touchdown, no picks. He can throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? If you give him the opportunity. But again, it is what it is. It's Minshew Mania, and sometimes it's just meant to be. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Is Jalen Ramsey going to be traded very soon? Is Minshew the man? Is the Titans offensive coordinator, should he be fired? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.